Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all my fellow friends and also to Walinda. My name is Muhammad Fahmi Amiduddin with my matric card number is 01DPM 20F2011. So for here today, I am here going to present regarding the task that is public speaking. So for the title of the task is how we are able to increase the employee efficiency in work as a HR manager. So as a HR manager, on how we're going to improve on this title and this task is being able to give many steps and instruction regarding on the way as well. So first we must know what is actually the meaning of efficiency in work. So efficiency is mostly to how a performance is being outputted on doing the task accordingly in the company itself. So each worker have their own task to be made and they must be completed. But it doesn't mean that they always have to be completed instantly. It also have to do with how they're going to complete it on the process. By having a much more better efficiency, they'll be able to match out their performance and be able to give a much more better productivity along the way. And now, we are be able to identify the title and the task for this public speaking. So we should know on how we are going to improve this efficiency in work regarding the employees itself. So there are four steps that are going to be explained here. So I'm going to explain one by one. So the first one is actually be able to make a suitable work environment. This is the most important things to do because by having a worker that is very comfortable and very suitable to the work environment themselves, their productivity on doing their task and job will be maximized and always easily give a much more higher profit. Because by having a suitable work environment that is aligned with their roles and tasks, for example, a person who requires to do a lot of computer and mathematical skills and also require a lot of calculations, they need to have a suitable work environment like a desk, chairs, a computer, or any regarding of the electronic communications and gadgets, so they'll be able to maximize their performance much more efficiently with a suitable work environment. The second one is basically be able to create a well-devised tiring training course. This is also a common thing and also must be optimized as well because when a worker is actually knows on how to do their task accordingly and correctly, they also be able to avoid any types of mistakes, a types of delay, and any types of problems that face on their way just because they not have a much well-devised training course. So we must have this type of training courses so we can train them from the beginning and to the end so they'll be able to know every single step possibly and correctly and be able to do their job properly and also be able to increase their efficiency much more even further. And now we are moving on to the third steps. The third step would be is providing the employees with continuous feedback. It's actually the meaning of a way as an interaction with the HR department and also the employee itself. By having these sorts of interactions, the employees be able to provide any types of feedback regarding their problems, hurdles, and the misconceptions or any types of problems that we faces around them, be able to give their feedback to us. So as HR department, we are able to see about all the feedbacks that be given to them and be able to see all of this and be able to solve the problem that be faced by them much more quickly as possible. This is a way that we have to do so we can avoid from their work being cut off efficiently and be able to avoid problems that happen to them along the process. Alright, therefore, the last one is actually be able to encourage or open lines of communications. So it's actually a way on be able to show that every single employees must have interactions and a communication with one of another because it always shows that a lot of the tasks and jobs being given to them in a company will not be able to solve alone. So because of that, they need help from one and another. So there's a way that they have to do so they be able to avoid all of a lot of delays, a lot of mistakes, a lot of miscalculations, a lot of person on doing their tasks. So by doing this, they efficiently on doing all their work will become much more higher and the productivity will also gain much more higher. So we not only explain regarding around how we're going to do to improve the efficiency of employee and their on doing their work. So we're now going to the next step is actually what's going to happen if you're going to be able to work much more efficiently. So this is effects are going to happen. The first one is actually would be the low skills level in completing tests. It means that they not be able to do every single test due to the low skills levels and will cause problems and delay along the process as well. The second one is low productivity. This is a common thing that we see when people not be able to do the work efficiently because they requires a lot of help, require a lot of time, require a lot of things to do, and because of that, the productivity not be able to give much more higher due to the fact that the worker not also not be able to maximize their performance as well. And now we are moving to the third one is the frequent problems happens. This is also we can see a lot happens in the company when an employee not be able to solve the problem that happened to them in the process of doing work because they do not have the intellect, do not have the knowledge to actually to do those things and not be able to work efficiently. It's just gonna cause a lot of problems to company and requires a lot of solving just to do one single task, solve it and just going to back further away and it could cause a lot of delay and because of that it causes a lot of low productivity in the process as well. The last one is no innovations and creativity inside an employee. This also will happens because when the employees is very low efficient in work, they will not have innovation to do on their own, will not have any creativity on their own to actually create something new for the company itself. They're going to stick to the minor basis and because of that, there will not be every single creativity happens in the company as on the process. And with that, I have explained all of my points regarding on how we're going to do on increase the employee efficiency in work and also what's the effects going to happen if you not be able to increase the efficiency. So you also must know that this employee must be able to maximize the output of performance easily because it's the way to actually to increase the productivity and the profit of the company itself. This will give a lot of benefits to one of another, especially on wages, high position, and much more. So employees might be able to have a suitable work environment, must have a wide diverse learning courses, must be able to give a continuous feedback, and also have open lines communications. This is something that we have to do as a department, so be able to give a lot of benefits to the employee, and they will also be able to give a lot of their benefits to our company on the process. And with that, thank you very much for listening to my public speaking, and once again, thank you.